this new meeting. So thank you very much for those who have joined to this session. Now let's keep going with this following part. Please, everybody, let's join this account of Nearpod. So right here, we will generate grades and a lot of participation that I will need from your side, guys. So let's start getting please into nearpod.com. I already have one student join. Yeah, that's great. So I have Amelia. Please, the rest also make sure that you join. Great, I already have four. Make sure that you joined. The link is in the chat. Anyways, I will send one more time. There you are. This link, please. Okay, there are already 13 out of you. So guys, what is going to be this learning objective that we have in this lesson? So in this case, you will understand how to make affirmatives in the present continuous tense. Now we will mix the vocabulary that we have been learning, such as household, chores, and also the parts of the house, and we will mix it with the present continuous. So let's understand in first and foremost the affirmative way. So let's see what we know so far. So which of these phrases is in the simple present tense? Please make sure that you click on the one that you consider is the right one. So let's start. So which of these following phrases is in the present simple tense?
They eat.
Yeah, make sure to click it on the Nearpod webpage. So there I can see it. Yeah, I have some people such as Jonathan, Emilia, Alicia, but I need the rest so I can make sure that you are paying attention to the class. Okay, so let's see your answers. Perfect. Yeah, obviously the right answer will be C. So they eat. That'll be the present simple. That's what we know so far. Couldn't be they it, that's impossible. So that wouldn't work because we have they, so that is not going to be possible to work with. But anyways, that will be the simple present tense. That is something that we have been practicing so far, like around four weeks. So now we will stop there and let's move on with this next section. So now let's write a list of 3 activities that you do every single day. 3 things that you do every single day. Try to include some household chores that we have here. So let's mix the vocabulary that we have learned with the activities that we are understanding. So let's write some daily activities that you do, at least 3 of them. Let's write it on the Nearpod. Okay, pretty good. I have some Jonathan here. So I have like less than 50% of you. Remember, this is going to count also as part of your attendance. So this is going to be graded. Toda su participación de Nearpod tiene una calificación, chicos. So make sure that you grade everything that it's needed.
Teacher,
Yeah,
teacher,
sure. Let me know.
just we I use 3 sentences of this picture
Yep,
for
just 3 of them.
complete the exercise. Yeah,
Exactly.
thank you. Thank you.
Much better. So I have 71% of information. Yeah, pretty good. So let's check so far some kind of information that you have. So I'm just going to skip the names in this case. So I've just covered your information, but I will read the sentences in this case. Pretty good. Wake up in the morning. That's good. Eat breakfast. Go to the university. Yes, but let's use the vocabulary that we learned in these sentences. Pretty good. Do laundry, make dinner, family. I am sweeping the yard. Yeah, making dinner, cleaning the house, studying in the morning. Breakfast, we need to improve the way that we write that. Wake up, breakfast with my family. I study for your classes. Great. Get dressed. That's good. Vacuuming the house. Dinner with your. We don't have answers here. So let me check just people who are in. So Jamila, make sure that you write your answers. Get dressed every day, clean my house, sweep. Nice. So now I can check that we are using the vocabulary, and that's awesome. So let's continue working on this part. Let me check. It says, yeah, that's good. Okay, let's continue moving forward. So now let's look and let's learn. In this case, in this lesson today, we are going to learn about the present continuous tense. Now, so far, those actions were used just in the simple form. Now let's learn about the continuous form in this lesson. So the present continuous tense shows actions that are happening right now. In this case, we are going to be talking about the affirmative form. So the be plus ing. For example, this boy, he's watching the television. So there are some rules that we need to understand. When do we use them? So right now we understand that present continuous forms are used to talk about continuous action happening right now. So what do we need to learn is that we need to add ing. So that's basically what we have to add. So if the verb has have one syllable and ends in a single vowel plus a single consonant, we double down the consonant and add ing. For example, we have this word swim. So we have consonant, vowel consonant, and I double down the consonant in this case for an ing. So the boy is swimming. But with practice, we will understand this part better. Now, key information for this part. Take a minute to read this chart, but I will explain you basically. So in affirmative sentences, what we have here will be the I am. So I am speaking at this moment, or I am not standing, so I am sitting. She, he, or it is eating. So he's sitting, is eating. Remember this rule. If you have consonant, vowel, consonant, you need to double down the consonant and you add ing. So he's eating, he's sitting, he's running. We, you, and they are used with are. So they are dancing, they are listening, they are writing. Now, let's consolidate a little bit more about this knowledge that we have all over here. So we have some sentences. We will try to read this part out loud, such as the dog is sleeping, the cat is playing, mom is drinking coffee, the baby is sleeping. So we have some pictures here. Also, we are not going to get really stuck into this part, but now I would like that you help me. What is the correct form of the present continuous form that I need to create with the verb write? Let's choose the right answer. Excellent job. Yeah, of course. In this case, we are going to have writing, but in this case, let's check what is the mistake that you have made all over here. So let's see, we have different options. Yes, we have really, really few people. Yeah, it's a common mistake that we tend to find. So yeah. Yeah, without sharing, there we go. So obviously, in this case, this is the rule that we have learned so far. Remember, if you have like a consonant, vowel consonant, what you have to do is add the double consonant, and then you will just add the ing form. So that's what you have to add basically. Let's see here. Yeah, in this case, but the rule doesn't apply. So you can just set like writing. So let's check here in Nearpod. Yeah, perfect. So B will be the right answer in this case. That's it. We're having B. Yeah, this is the right answer. Letter B. This will be the right answer. Very good, guys. So let's continue moving forward. So now let's look and practice. In this case, what do you have to do? So now, by your own, you are going to write the ing forms, such as, so I have talk, you have to write talking. What do you have to do here in Nearpod for those who basically aren't really that familiar? You just click on here and then you select what are you going to write, okay? So right here, and here is going to be your answer. And later on, you can adjust it. So you can adjust the size, like put in 18 or 14, and I will see your answers. Remember that everything counts as a participation, guys. So make sure that you do it on time. Let's start. For this, you will have like around 3 minutes, not that much of a time. Great. I have already some people who are finishing, so that's good. Make sure that you finish it all. Okay, so let's read because this is super simple. So let's check this part out. So we have some people who hasn't finished yet. So there we go. Let's check this part out. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what happened. There were a couple of them which were already made. No. Yeah, this one is. Let's check one that it's already done. Yeah, pretty good. So we have writing, perfect, eating, running with double N, pretty good. So that means that you have understood so far everything. Drinking and surfing. Excellent. Yes, this is by Emily Lozada. Great job, Emily. Let's continue working on this next part. So now let's work on four more. From dance till sleep. Okay, that was really simple. So let's check this part out. Here we have a couple. Yeah, dancing, standing will be here, making and sleeping will be right here. But anyways, I think that was a nice job. So now let's look and let's practice a little bit more. So in this case, what are we going to do? Now we will mix. We have learned in this case with some words, but right now let's work with images. So in this case, we have what is the mouse doing? So the mouse is. What is the mouse doing? It is,
Drinking.
yeah, it's drinking tea. So I can just make this part a little bit larger and set in here. And also just everything will be in order. There we go, 18. It's drinking tea. That's what I have to do. So according to the image and with the word, let's mix it and you will do this part. So let's start for this. You will have like a couple of minutes to work on. Okay, so let's take a look over. Pretty good. Yeah, it's drinking. We have, yeah, I think that we are done right here. Yes, the mouse is drinking tea. We have all over here, the cat is talking on the phone, the gorilla is reading a newspaper, the monkeys are singing. Great. So let's continue moving on. What do we have here? So now we have four extra images. We have the tiger, the dogs, the panda, the rabbits. Now, let's put the right sentences all over here. Let's mix it in between. Remember, is or are. Okay, great. I'm having some students who have sent information. We'll wait a couple of extra minutes. Okay, let's check this part out. Very good. Yeah, the tiger is sleeping, the dogs are crying, the panda is watching, and the rabbits are eating ice cream. That's really good. Let's make this tiny review just to make sure that we have understood everything. In this example, which verb is used in the present continuous tense? Example, every day my brother washes the dishes, but today I am washing them because he's sleeping. So let's choose the right answer. Okay, let's see your answers. Pretty good. Yeah, they are correct. So you have 52%, 57%, almost 60% of you are right. Yeah, option letter D. Let's check option D. Washing, plus sleeping. Sorry, yeah, sleeping. Very good. Let's continue moving forward. Now let's complete this sentence with the correct form of these verbs. Now we have some questions. What are they doing? Okay, let's check this part out. Yeah, what is he doing? He is reading. Remember, you need to add always add the verbs. You have to add those verbs. Yeah, he's reading, they are running, he's dancing, she's dancing. Great. So now we are going to reflect. This is the final question. Remember, now how do you feel about the present continuous? Choose the color that represents you the best. Remember, this session is going to be done, so it is going to just stop for a while, and then you can re-enter again.